That is the Hogwarts Express, which we saw, as well as Dumbledore's grave and Hagrid's hut filming location. But let's start at the beginning. When you think of Scotland, you're probably thinking of this guy. Bagpipes, old stuff, scotch, maybe even golf. But if you're like me, you think of Harry Potter. We are overlooking Diagon Alley. Okay, well, it's not actually Diagon Alley, but it's Victoria Street in Edinburgh, which is one of the inspirations for Diagon Alley. So we'll start here as I show you all the Harry Potter things you can pack into 2 or 3 days. JK wrote some of the book in this exact spot, and we kept finding things about JK everywhere.
Ooh, we're like the same.
Wow!
Nice, Jen.
Alright.
Well.
Next, Greyfriars Cemetery. William McGonagall the poet is buried here along with a lot of other Harry Potter names, like the Potter family. A little hard to see, but you can actually read Potter is on that gravestone. We walked around hunting down any other names that may have inspired JK. We've got Tom Riddell himself buried in the cemetery. We've got a Scrymgeour, slightly different spelling. The Black family is buried here. And it kind of feels like you're looking up at Hogwarts. We've got Moodie, William McGonagall, thought to be a terrible poet, and even James Trotter. Okay, that one just rhymes, but there are a lot of cool things worth checking out in this cemetery. Right around the corner from the cemetery, the Elephant House. It's awaiting reparo right now, so we couldn't go in, but the first and second books were written here, looking out over Edinburgh. It's considered the birthplace of Harry Potter, and I guess we'll have to come back to see it. Even some evidence of the fire there. Oh, it's sad.
McGonagall's gin and whiskey over there.
Oh, it's McGonagall's gin and whiskey. Nice. So we went back to Victoria Street to soak in some of this Diagon Alley magic. And we even had time to go up to the castle and check out the Great Hall. This may have inspired the Great Hall in Harry Potter. It is epic and large and old, and it just has such a great feel to it. We ended the day with a hike, knowing that in the morning we were driving out to the Glenfinnan Viaduct, Hagrid's hut, and Dumbledore's grave. This is the next morning checking out Circus Lane, which has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but it's cool, just like Dean Village. But then we made our way up to the Balmoral Hotel, where JK rented out the penthouse suite to write the 7th book. And now we drive west, on the wrong side of the road. It's about a 2.5-hour drive to Hagrid's hut, and we're cruising.
Hagrid can climb it. You can climb it. You are strong. Look at these Harry Potter magical mushrooms. Harry and Hermione stood right by that tree with a time turner. Pumpkin patch. Hagrid's hut. Can you picture it now? Right here, Hermione slaps Malfoy. They have the entrance or exit from Hogwarts here, and they have all those stones around here in a good position. I'll see if I can post those little screenshots here, but can you picture it now? This is where it was. I was looking around in these woods, seeing if there was any evidence left over from filming, but I don't think they left anything behind, and if they did, it was found by some other fan long ago, I'm sure. They actually built Hagrid's hut right there. There was some CGI in some of the movies, but the real location is here. Of course, our muggle eyes can't see it, but right there. Did I find a wand in the woods? Maybe. I was forcing it a little bit though. All right, how about this scene? Jen plays Hermione, and Buckbeak should be standing right behind her, and Harry behind that tree, but I can't stand there and get the right angle. But they're out here and they're looking, because right through here, Hagrid's hut, up here, pumpkin patch. They hear themselves, time turner stuff. They jump back here. Hermione makes some comment, I think from this tree right here, about her hair and how she didn't know it looked like that from the back. And now we're getting to walk in those same footsteps. This is pretty cool. What do you think? And then up top, yeah, you can kind of see up there, that's where we just were.
From Hagrid's hut, it's only a half-hour drive to the Glenfinnan Viaduct, but the trains only come through a few times a day, so we were on a bit of a time crunch. There it is in the distance. We made it up, and I claimed a nice spot with no obstructed views. Oh, sorry, Jen. As the train pulls around the bend, I was thinking about the view from the Astronomy Tower at the end of Half-Blood Prince. I guess we're standing where Hogwarts is. Yes, the train is facing backwards. If you want to see it pulling from the front of the train, you have to catch it on its westbound journey. That is the Jacobite steam train that you can actually ride, but it's 105 pounds a person and it takes a lot of hours to complete, so we opted to rent a car, give us a little more flexibility to cover more ground.
You see the people peppered in the hills looking from that side? Look at this crowd. Everyone is doing what we're doing. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, rocking our sweaters. Thanks again, Kristen. These things are awesome. Even with this construction, looks pretty great. Up there, yeah, that's where we're standing. Up in the mud. Didn't do any research on the viaduct or who built it or how old it is or anything like that. We were more concerned with Harry Potter history.
Funny thing people do in Scotland is knock coins into trees, and the government seems to try to tell people not to do this everywhere, but they do it anyway. Now, we leave the viaduct for a 15-minute drive to Dumbledore's grave.
I dragged Jen to another spot. Quite a few bugs over here. We're ready to go, but we're happy we made it to pay our respects to Dumbledore's grave. Very, very peaceful spot. It's like glass, like a mirror of Erised, if you ask me.
We are very thankful for our time in Scotland. What a blessing, what a dream. It is so magical, but now we get to go to the spot I've been dreaming of, where I think Hogwarts actually could be located.
All right, we gotta get out of here. The bugs are too crazy.
We had just enough time to make it back to this place called the Highland Club, which is on the south end of Loch Ness. So if anyone watched the podcast, they know that I speculated Loch Ness could be one of the prime locations for Hogwarts. So it was really cool to walk around a castle that is in one of the most likely Hogwarts locations. They even call this the Gryffindor Common Room. We had a great time in Scotland. The whole time we were there, we were having awesome adventures with Harry Potter things and non-Harry Potter things. I would recommend it to anyone. We are already looking forward to going back. So thanks for watching. I'll leave you with this shot of the Lumos van, because Harry Potter is everywhere in Scotland and we love it.